welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim.
Meredith.
And she broke it. Actually, I'm surprised what she done.
Yeah, I work a little bit different than Tim.
A little bit?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like all over the place.
Okay.
But I usually don't break things, and then
I'm usually the one that breaks things. Oh my gosh.
I'm kind of handy.
I broke a lot of things.
I'm pretty resourceful even when I do, but this one I couldn't bring it to the last. I couldn't bring it through to the last leg to repair it.
I talked to Meredith. This did not happen today. This actually happened. When was this?
The day before yesterday.
It's the first day I've been back over here.
Yeah, it's been a couple days.
To see the aftermath.
I know.
Of what she did.
Well, I was going to surprise him because I was going to do more of the barn floor all by myself.
She's working on the barn by herself.
And I was doing well.
She didn't tell me either. She's like, I said, what'd you do today, babe? She goes, I worked on the barn. I'm like, what?
No, I did. I was like, there's a thing.
Right, but you didn't tell me ahead of time. You said, no, I worked on the barn.
I didn't. No, because that's not the way I roll. I just like, if I get a hair and I feel like the weather's nice and I got some downtime, I just run out. I'll do a little bit of floor.
Let's go look at what she did. Then we'll talk about what she broke. Okay. So let's get back here. I do see there is gravel missing.
I know, because I laid some gravel.
Yeah.
I did about.
Hey, do you like this berm I made right here?
You know, it's great. I think it's worked well for the water because when it rained the other day, it wasn't wet down there, but the downside is it's kind of hard to get the tractor back
around this berm here.
I have to go a little
What about all
wide.
that dirt I put there?
It's great. It's wonderful.
It's packed down now because it was a huge gully, remember?
I know.
Yeah, okay, so it stayed there.
Huge.
Huge!
I don't know about huge, but it was,
okay,
it was
so the hay is going quickly, isn't it?
I'm getting my shoes dusty.
Yeah, me too, me too. We're actually, right now, we're heading to my daughter's dress rehearsal, or not dress rehearsal.
Yeah, sort of.
Rehearsal.
Yeah.
Not dress. I'm not gonna dress him.
But it is a rehearsal for the
wedding. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So we're driving up to where she lives, about an hour away, and I'll walk her down the aisle and do all that stuff. Then we're gonna go eat dinner.
And you haven't told me about my glasses.
Oh yeah, she got new glasses. What happened to your old glasses?
Well, that's a mystery that's left unsolved.
I think they're at Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue.
You think so?
That's the last time you had them?
Last time I have a picture of them was I was coming back from Italy at the airport.
Oh, was that after Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue? No.
I mean, I think they would have made it somewhere else. There's no telling. I figured that I'm probably going to find them now that I bought new ones.
Yeah. Hey, the donkeys aren't in the pens. How come?
Because it's beautiful outside.
It is, isn't it? It was so cold earlier in the week. It got down to below 20.
But it's New Year's Eve, which
New
is
Year's
super
Eve.
exciting.
Happy New Year's Eve. What?
And super exciting, I guess, for some people.
Yeah, we're going to stay up to at least 9 o'clock.
Champagne
right, we're going to stay up to at least 9 o'clock.
We're definitely going to kiss.
Ooh, yeah.
But I have to, the kids are going to put the donkeys up in a minute, even though it's beautiful because of the fireworks. Now, the cows and the horses have a lot more pasture, and I get a lot of fireworks here, and this is about their 4th year, so they're fairly acclimated to it. But the donkeys don't have as much area to run and hide, and my neighbors, they spend a lot of money on fireworks.
Do you know I've never shot any fireworks off for New Year's? I didn't know that was a thing. You know what we do in the South?
Well, you'll know it's a thing tonight at my house.
Do you know what we do in the South?
No, what?
Guns.
Oh, no.
We shoot guns off.
Not in the dark.
Yeah.
In the dark?
Yeah. Boom. I have my AR-15 with the 100-round magazine.
YouTube doesn't like that.
That's true. That is true. What's this big pile right here in the center?
Okay, so I'm trying to build up the ground there, and the easiest way to do that is just the poop from the donkey.
The poo? That's donkey poo? It actually has built up a lot. That was really, really depressing.
And we'll lay the fabric on top of that.
Yeah. So what is this? What is this over here?
It's the fabric.
Okay, you put the fabric down. Okay.
Don't say anything.
I'm not saying anything. I mean, you did this by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, babe, I can't make the whole ground level. It's going to slant a little bit.
No, the ground's fine.
I did scrape it. You can't really tell, but
so basically, you stretched out the center, you stake that in, and then basically when you start doing the sides, you're going to stake out the sides.
No, the sides aren't going to stretch out anymore. They're kind of stuck.
Oh, they're stuck because of the gravel? Okay.
Well, see, I thought that I would get...
You just really want to mess up my OCD, didn't you?
I thought I would get more finished and that you wouldn't be able to see the side because it would be kind of covered.
Because it's supposed to be
I was going to
6
pull
foot
this out.
by 12 foot,
I was
right?
going to pull this out,
Yeah.
but this ground has gotten so hard from us driving on it. I couldn't even get the stake through.
Yeah.
So I just was going to dump some in the middle.
Well, you remember
and then
I
was
had to
gonna-
cut the fabric. That's really thick. I had to cut the fabric with a knife.
I did cut the fabric.
Oh, you did. That's right. And you couldn't even get pounded in with a hammer?
No, I had the hammer too. I thought I left it out.
It's probably under the fabric.
No, I put it up. I actually put it up. I was
Maybe
just going to scoop right here and pour in there.
All kidding aside, I'm impressed. When she told me she was doing this,
no, I would have been able to do the whole thing, except I'll tell them I broke the tractor.
she broke Karen. Yeah, so she put all the fabric down. She staked the end of the light hoof and the corner over there. And she got, how many loads did you get with the tractor?
Well, that's okay. 2 with the tractor, but then the tractor broke down with a full load, and I didn't want to waste it, so I wheeled it in the wheelbarrow all by myself, and and it was so heavy that I had to like tip it up like this, and then just scoop it out, like, because I couldn't dump it. I wasn't even strong enough to dump it, so I just had to
Baby,
scoop it.
again, I am super
So
impressed.
that I didn't want to waste a whole bucket load of gravel.
So
it doesn't look like 3, but it really, it was about, it was like probably 2.5 good ones.
So the plan was to get this one done and then get another one there and another one there, right? Two, but we guess we'll do a kind of a skinny one in the middle maybe or something?
Yeah, you know we can cut them.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's probably about 2.
Yeah, well, when we do them 4 foot wide, yeah, I think we can.
Stop.
Let's go find out what's wrong with Karen, okay? Now, with that being done, it's not stopping me from getting the wood up. So the next time I come over here...
Well, and I'm glad I didn't get to the edge because I forgot that you had to put the wood up. And so if I had gone to the edge, we would have, that wouldn't have been good.
Remember, it only goes a couple inches down that bottom board. So you're still fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still fine. But I still have all this wood right here to put up, and that wood will go all the way around and stop about right there. So that should be good.
So look, here's a hint. Here's a hint to what I did, babe.
Huh?
This line is a hint.
That is a hint. So
See
what
this
made
line?
what made that line, you think? What made that line, you think? Well, we'll show you in just a second.
And it goes all the way up here.
Let me come back over here.
Actually, I think I went a lot with it.
Oh my gosh.
There's the line.
Baby.
There's the line.
Baby, you planting grass? I see furrows
There's a
here.
line.
Looks like you're planting grass. What is that black stuff right there?
That's what came out of the tire.
That was in the tire?
Yeah, sludge.
Well, maybe it's part of the rim that so you drove on it so much. Because what she did was...
Why would the rim leak? Rims are metal.
So that tire looks fine. What's wrong with that tire?
That one is fine.
Okay. Here's a kitty cat. Sammy.
Yeah, so then I realized that the tire was off.
So this is where it's going to get impressive, guys.
Yeah.
What was your thought process here?
Well, at first the tire was way off. It was way off.
So the tire was up next to the engine?
Yeah, so I had to then go get this.
You brought the jack out.
Yeah, it's really heavy.
You've got a 4-ton.
Babe, feel how heavy this is.
Oh, baby, I know how heavy the 4-ton
I
jack
had to drag it all the way from the party barn. I was just like, the whole way. It does roll, but
so you dragged it over. What is this strap thing? What's that for?
It was on YouTube.
Did you look at my video on how to do this?
No.
Why didn't you look at my video?
I didn't know you had.
I have a how-to on RidgeLife's reviews and how-tos on how to do this.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Except for I have it on the Kubota side-by-side, right? Which is more that size tire.
Yeah.
And then on the tractor, the bigger tire, I have videos on that also. Using a strap, and then I put starting fluid.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
And then you light it, and it goes boom, and it pops on the rim.
I wouldn't have done that.
So we have to clean that bead up right here. We got to clean this up. See all that mud and dirt? All that has to be cleaned off. Otherwise, it will not seat.
Oh, well,
so we'll jack it up.
We'll
clean it off real quick. And
real quick.
The funny thing was, I've got a little bitty battery air compressor.
Yeah, I tried to do that.
And she tried filling the tire up with that, and it puts like a thimble full of air every 10 seconds. So what she needed there was my big 8-gallon. cobalt air compressor.
Yeah,
That
well,
would've
I wasn't gonna use that though, because then
But that
I'm
would
afraid
definitely-
I'd break that. I don't want to break your tools.
that would
but-
definitely leak though if we don't get all that dirt off there. We have
Well,
to clean that.
the video that I saw said to use dish soap.
Yes. Yeah.
So I did. Oh, and I left. There's my dish soap. I left it out here. I've been looking for it.
Well, and actually,
wondering where it
actually,
was.
when you told me about this, you remember you left something else out here.
The battery. The pump.
The battery-powered air compressor.
It's okay. Willa came and got it for me.
Willa, where'd she go?
She, I don't.
She's out here,
She
I
went
saw
to go
her.
let Reese out.
Willa actually came out here, and it was so cold that night. Remember? It was so cold.
that was
She
nice
came out here to get the compressor. I bet it had frost on it, didn't it?
No. No, because it was still nighttime.
Oh,
It was
but baby,
earlier evening.
I'm impressed. That is you got the jack out here. You did the strap thing. You,
Oh, I had it lifted and everything.
You
It was
attempted
all
to,
up.
you know.
But I couldn't get it. I couldn't bring it home.
I am so
couldn't
impressed.
fix
my fiance
Can break things and then.
moves gravel, puts fabric down, puts light hoof down,
Okay, well,
operates a tractor, does it by hand, and then tries to repair the tire herself.
I've done the light hook before.
Yeah.
This wasn't my first rodeo.
Well, it's hard to tell.
But last time I didn't break the tractor. Last time I actually was able to finish.
Oh, I heard you had a little tragedy today too.
Yeah, Hudson washed some ink pens in the dryer. This is a recurring.
So I'm sure they were all
problem.
black clothes, right?
Luckily it was his clothes. If it was my clothes, I'd definitely have fighting words.
So it made it from the washer to the dryer with a black ink pen and a
Or
red
red.
ink
I
pen. I just saw the red. So he has custom boutique t-shirts now. And pants. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Luckily, not too much clothes were ruined, and then he's been in there with a magic eraser and alcohol. He did alcohol.
So were you gonna move in that rubber there too, the rubber matting? You were gonna do that day?
Oh no, I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh.
I have a handyman for that.
Oh, yeah. What's up,
I have
Willa?
muscle for that.
Hey, you feeling okay? She got herself a little cold now too. Hudson was sick earlier in the week. He's
I
feeling
think
better now.
everyone in the whole country has the
I heard there's some
crud.
crud going on. Well,
It's-
you and I are staying pretty good.
Yeah, but Blake says that going to this wedding, we're going to a super spreader.
Ooh. That is true. That is true.
So we're just gonna have to keep our breath to ourselves and not take anybody else's breath.
Well, guys, we have got a wedding rehearsal to go to, and we don't have much time. So you ready to go?
I've been ready.
Yeah, she has been ready. I've had some ordeals. I'll tell you about that tomorrow on Rambling. I've had an ordeal.
Yeah.
I had an ordeal.
We're just
So,
staying
guys,
busy.
love every single one of you. If you like today's video and Meredith's hard
And
work,
Happy New Year's Eve.
I'm so happy.
And Happy New Year's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so amazed at the work she does, guys. Love every single one of you. If you like today's video, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right there to be
Notified.
anytime
A new video comes out.
Yeah, that's right. If you got a hype on a mobile device,
Hit it.
until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and
Go RidgeLife.
mwah, we're super happy. In love.
Ridiculous. You're so silly.